Yeah, I like to look at this as a continuum, and you can kind of explore yourself with, are you someone who is striving for success? Or are you someone who's kind of doing enough not to fail, or that feeling, fearing failure process of the continuum? And so when we look at our growth mindset, this is those individuals that are really striving for success. They're allowing themselves to be vulnerable. They look at failure as a learning opportunity. It's kind of this essential aspect and process to grow and expand the skills. And it seems really easy to dive into that mindset of like, yes, every time I can fail forward, but it takes a lot of mental effort to actually prioritize learning over the idea of approval. And the intention has to be on like the process mindset. So your goals are really directed of like skill development, learning from a mistake, finding challenges as opportunities to push yourself forward. So you can think about kind of that continuum that with a growth mindset, you're literally continuing to grow the mental component of your mind. It's a mindset tool, just like our physical training. This learning is that developmental phase to continue to expand that muscle and to build the skill set to kind of push yourself forward. With our fixed mindset, and this is where a lot of athletes will fall into unintentionally, but it's because we come from a high achieving background and some of us might be perfectionists. And so we get very rigid in our thinking patterns of black and white and win and loss. And unfortunately, the sport culture is very much set for winners and losers. And you have to deconstruct that framework to get out of the fixed mindset, because the fixed mindset will look at failure is looking at our ability, and it's saying that we're either good or we're not. And we're more likely to give up. Our thoughts can be really negative of, I can't do this. This is too hard. It's very limited. We might feel less than or threatened if we have a fixed mindset, and you're focusing on kind of proving yourself versus focusing on the growth mindset of learning from within and being enough and continuously working to be better. And so you kind of have to switch everything you've learned by being an athlete to get out of the fixed mindset and allow yourself to be vulnerable, to grow and adapt and adjust to enhance that learning process.